Hey, welcome back to YNR Update. I definitely want to cover character hits on this one. Peter Bergman came to the show 26 years ago. I know it's hard to believe. He came from All My Children, where he played a character named Cliff Warner, and he was definitely one of the keys to that show, and it was a big loss for them at the time. And he took over for an actor named Terry Lester. Now, Terry Lester had written the role of Jack in his performance. He was excellent in that role, and I didn't at the time. I remember thinking that no one could ever cover it the way he did. He was a really great character, and I ate my words. I happily ate my words, because Peter Bergman as Jack Abbott was amazing. I mean, he has held down that character consistently and has been one of the top characters, if not, I put him in a co-lead. And the reason I put him in a co-lead is because his foil in this adventure that he's been on has been Eric Braeden. And Eric Braeden, I put the two of them at the top of the mountain. Eric Braeden is one of the top soap actors I've ever seen. I mean, his performances and those of Peter Bergman are made essential because of how they play off each other. I mean, you generally get the idea that there's a great deal of disdain for each other when these two characters are on screen. The two of them bring out the best of each other. I mean, their rivalry, I don't think I've ever seen one in soaps as big as this. And suffice to say, the soap would not be the same without them. They're both amazing actors. I would say I look forward to meeting both of these guys in the future. They're amazing actors. I would love to pick their brains as to what got them, to the success that we see on screen. I mean, they're amazing to watch and they're riveting. Next, I want to cover Melody Thomas Scott, and the reason I do is because she's been on the show. I mean, it goes back to the early 80s. In fact, I started watching her on the soap in 81, where she played a stripper. That is how she caught the eye of the Victor Newman character, and the two of them have been lighting up the screen ever since. She's an amazing actress. We've seen her go through everything from grief over her children to a battle with alcohol to her friendship with Jeannie Cooper, the character of Catherine Chancellor over the years. And she's an amazing actress and stands the test of time. It's great to get to watch her, and as I said with the two previous characters, the show would not be the show without her, and I don't think I'd watch it without her. So it's excellent to get to watch her do her thing, and the character of Nikki Newman, I think, is one of the cornerstones of The Young and the Restless. Next, I want to cover, and this guy, I mean, I've had the privilege of meeting him on several occasions, and I consider him to be one of the nicest people that I've ever met. It's Doug Davidson, who plays the character of Paul Williams, and he is not only an amazing person. I mean, if you ever have the pleasure of meeting Doug Davidson, he is an amazing man. He's very genuine when you see him. He's very much down to earth, and he brings that quality to the character of Paul Williams. And he goes back as far as Nikki Newman character goes back. In fact, they were friends when they both came on the show in character. And we've seen him go through so many things. We've seen him go through an amazing marriage where his wife, played expertly by Eva Longoria, put him through hell. I mean, we've seen him go through his rivalry with Danny Romalotti character. I mean, who could forget that? And his friendship with the Lauren Fenmore character. We've seen him go through so many trials and tribulations, and currently he's still one of those characters that is plugged in to the top storylines. In fact, he's always around. I mean, I'm going to be discussing this at length when I get into one of my favorite storylines, which is the Cassandra Rollins, Paul Williams storyline with George Rollins. What an amazing storyline, one of my favorite ever. But I mean, we will get into that another time, because it'll take a whole episode just to cover that storyline.